Here we go again. Once again, we're back. I'm back. This is the final day of the walk. Reflections while I'm walking to Durban, while we're walking to Durban. I've had a couple of these recorded over the days, over the past 14 days. And you know the idea, when you got nothing but road ahead and you got nothing but road behind, all you can do is think and reflect. So I wanted to make today's reflection about reflections. And you know, I never really planned to do this. It just came to me while I was walking because there was something I learned. And I started recording and kept recording and kept recording. So, and I feel it's been very therapeutic for me. I've spoken about a couple of things, and there's still a lot for me to speak about. So, as I'm walking, I'm trying to think, is this marking the end? Or is this actually the beginning? Where can I go with these reflections? How far can they go? And a part of me says, this might be the beginning of something new. This might be the beginning of something that I'll be doing very often, where I'll be walking to certain places, long distances, and giving reflections on various subjects and sharing my thoughts on various issues. And I appreciate the support that I've received. You know, this is why I feel this way. It's because of the support. It's because of abantu abanjengani that do watch these reflections of mine. No matter how few you are, the people that share these reflections of mine, the people that talk about these reflections of mine, you know, and also the people that have started subscribing to my YouTube channel. So basically, I feel this is what I'll be doing a lot for my YouTube channel. And maybe sometimes I'll be walking with people and we'll be reflecting together. At most times it will be just me. But yeah, man, I think we, you know, we're onto something here. So, in closing this video, in closing today, I think I'll be doing maybe one more reflection by the beach when we get by the beach. But in closing today, I just want to talk about self-belief. I want to talk about that the road is always harder when you think about it than it is when you actually do it. Most things are harder when you think about them than when you actually do it. Because when you're doing it, you find the power to overcome. You find the strength to overcome whatever difficulty may come your way. You know, for a lot of us, we're gonna do a walk from Kwa-Thema to Durban. The first thing that they said was Nyashanya na. Why would you do that? Who would do that? You know, and I guess they were right. Because it requires us to go over the limitations of our mind, which we consider normal, to get to a point of insanity, which is abnormal, for us to do things that have never been done before. And then let the rest of the process unfold as we actually engage in it a day at a time. I think me and one of my friends spoke about this, and she raised the quote that for you to get things you've never gotten, you have to do things you've never done. So for me to have insights that are probably, or opportunities that I probably would not have gotten in Ntsikelelo, I had to get on this road. I had to be here. I had to push myself to the limit and beyond. I had to push my mind spaces that I've never been before. Yes, I remember the feeling with sports back when I was still playing basketball, and it would be competitive and we'd have to push ourselves. But obviously growing up and you're no longer playing competitive sports, you need alternatives, you need other things that will remind you of going beyond yourself, that will remind you of going beyond your limits. And those acts are the building blocks of self-belief. Because you have to remind yourself of what you can do to reinforce the belief that you have in yourself. So self-belief builds more self-belief. The actions that you take when you believe in yourself build more self-belief. And that takes you further. So it becomes this cycle of continuity. So you become better and better as you go along. Every day, in every way, you become better and better. And that's what I'm about, really. I'm always about being the best version of myself. And I always say it's not about being perfect, it's about trying. Trying to be the best version of yourself and achieving whatever steps you can. If you achieve 3 steps, that's fine. If you achieve 5 steps, that's fine. It's better than not trying at all. It's better than not doing anything about it. We can't resign ourselves to defeat. Life can't defeat us. We are here to fight a battle. We are here to run a race. It's up to us to choose which race that we run and use that race to build our self-confidence, to build our self-belief. And I believe that's something that each and every one of us has to at least have a feeling of. Each and every one of us has to experience a bit of that magic. I mean, it's magical just walking out here. Like I said, the freedom. I mean, I spoke about it in one of my earlier posts, my earlier reflections. The freedom of being here. The feeling of I can do more. And also knowing that whatever I'm doing, whatever small contribution I'm making, will probably vibrate and have those ripples. What do they call them? Them waves, the ripples of change. Yes, that's what they call it, ripples of change. And I hope that my actions will vibrate and cause ripples of change that will extend as far as the energy can go. So yeah, I hope this motivates you as much as it motivates me. And I hope you're able to motivate yourself. Every day, waking up to new challenges, taking life by the horns, and just riding with it. So, till the next one, thank you very much. Please subscribe, tell other people. I'm starting something new. I don't know how far it's gonna take me, but just like this road, I'm just gonna take it a step at a time. One foot after the other. Nothing but road behind and nothing but road ahead. All love, guys.